Hey everyone, welcome once again to Callous Comics Live. It's been a busy week, but finally we're back at the drawing board. And yeah, let's finish off the comic strips that I wasn't able to finish last week. Have to get my brain back into comic making mode. But I do hope all of you are having a great night. It is almost 9 o'clock in the evening here in good old Manila, the Philippines. And I do hope all of you are staying healthy and staying safe. And right now, my viewer count is absolutely 0, but if you're watching this later on, thank you for dropping by. Right, so let's get started. First thing, of course, to do is to get rid of the pencils. Next, I do need to resize this for the purposes of getting this comic strip ready for print. I also happen to be testing out a new microphone. I have switched from my ancient Samsung, I forgot the name of the microphone. It was a condenser microphone, and I'm now in good old dynamic sound. And I could not afford the Shure microphone that everyone else seems to be using. But the one I got, I'm pretty happy with. It's the, what is this? The Rode Pod Mic. I'm pretty happy with it. So, anyway, back to business. I've done the image size. Now, I do need to flatten this, actually. Alright, now that it's flattened, I've done the threshold. Now I need to do my magic shortcuts. Control AC, Control J, Control I, V. Oh, I messed up. Alright, let's go back. I need to do Alt and this, whatever that is. Alt, tap on that. Control V, I. Shift F5. Make this black. Apply the layer mask, and we have separated our line work from the image. Coolness. Next step, of course, is to make this CMYK. Don't flatten. Next, we need to... I've lost my flow. I need to, right, I need to do threshold to get all my line work into 100% K. And I was very curious to see how it would turn out in the final panel. It turns out okay. Not what I expected, but it's fine. As long as it comes out clearly on newsprint. As you can see, it's now 100% K. I am ready to color. It's kind of a thing that I enjoy doing, changing the art style for a comedic effect. I believe I got that idea from Bill Watterson when Calvin over at Calvin and Hobbes would let his imagination go, and he'd be flying a spaceship or something, and the art style would change drastically for the impact and so on. Once again, I did not close my lines. This gag is actually based on a Facebook post by one of my friends. similar situation. And if I'm going to be very honest, the way my friend relayed the experience is actually funnier than what I churned out here. But I didn't want it to be too verbatim to how he relayed his experience. I've actually spotted a few inking errors, but I'm gonna let them stay. Yeah, cartooning's tough, you know. Having continuity between panels is definitely a skill. And it is 9 in the evening. 9:04 actually. Thank you everyone for checking out this live stream. I hope you're all staying healthy and staying safe as we relax. I mean, it's Friday night. Time to chill. Many people chill in different ways, and one way I like to do it is to make these comic strips. Particularly this stage. I mean, it's kind of like those adult coloring books. So I'm just, filling the colors, and it's pretty relaxing. I like it. And we have a viewer. That's fantastic. Whoever you are, wherever you are, I hope you're in a happy place. And if for whatever reason you're not, I hope you're heading there. This person is not in her happy place. Alright, I was contemplating on adding a little bit of color on this, but it's actually pretty cool without it, I guess. You really have that shock. Now this actually was there was a similar scene in an anime that I watched not too long ago called, I forgot the name. And there was a panel, not a panel, but a scene that looked pretty much like that. All right, we're done coloring this particular comic strip. Let's do the super important thing of saving, and let's move on. Oh, we're done with this one. Done with that one. Here we go. first step always, remove the pencils. Next we do need to flatten. Oh, not yet. Image size, bring it up to 600 dpi. What do we do next? Right, Control A, Control C, Control J, then Alt, this thing, Alt on the mask, Shift F5. Muscle memory is driving me right now. All right, apply layer mask. I feel I messed up, but let's see. Oh, that's all right. This one, I did mess up. Ah, I see where I messed up. Okay, layer variant copy, Alt this, Control VI, here Shift F5, make that black, then apply layer mask. That should have done the trick. Oh, I think I messed up again. Yes, I did. So I need to go back. Okay, to the flattened image. After the image size, I was supposed to do this. Adjustments, threshold. There we go. Now we have to do all that again. Control A, C, Control A, Control C, Control J, Alt this thing, Alt on the mask, Control V, Control I, go to the main image, Shift F5, make it black, then apply layer mask, and we have separated our line work from the background. There we go. Next, I do have to get this ready for newsprint. Image mode, CMYK color, don't flatten. Okay. Now we need to make our my inks 100% K, and it's pretty simple. Just do threshold, and that should do it. Let's confirm. All right, we're at 100% K. Awesome. Let's go to the background, and that's where we'll add our colors. I do use the Facebook, sorry, not Facebook, the Photoshop swatches quite a lot. I may have told the story before, but I did have Amy in yellow scrubs at some point, because at least in one of the hospitals that I worked in, the color yellow is used by pediatricians, and that's what Amy's specialty is. Let's give her a pink pen. I'll give Rianne an orange one, because my current pen is orange. I realize here that well, first of all, I made a inking error. I did not close my lines. Let's select the background, add our usual mottled, super light yellow mottled background. I'll just use the clouds filter. Now that pattern in the background does have some history with me personally. First of all, the color is because somehow ingrained in my memory back from my days reading Tintin comics, Hey, thanks for the follow, Loser Mangaka. We're in the presence of greatness. Loser Mangaka is, first of all, a good friend and a wonderful cartoonist and a great gamer. I'm kind of new on Twitch, so it's nice to get some follows over there. I'm actually streaming simultaneously between Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Loser Mangaka, I hope you're having a great night. Hope you're nice and chill. Well, there are things that I do with a comic strip that even I am willing to admit is not the most efficient. But since I've been doing this for like 25 years now, it's tough to get rid of old habits. It took me a very long time to switch to digital. I just couldn't, for a very long time. I just couldn't, make that leap from pencil, pens, and paper to a. Well, now I draw on an iPad. I couldn't do it with like the art graphics tablet. And you're looking at the screen while not looking at your hands, and I don't know, my hand muscles just wouldn't accept it for some reason. Well, because of the pandemic, I was not able to do anything for my series, for Callous Comics' 25th anniversary. Can you believe that? Alright, that takes care of this comic strip. Let's do the super important thing of saving. And let's move on. We're done with that. We still have one more, I think? Yeah. Let's remove the pencils. Now, one of those super inefficient things that I admit that I do that is against conventional wisdom is I do my lettering last. Smarter cartoonists would do their lettering first, then draw so that everything would fit. But yeah, I'm an idiot. Right, let's flatten this. Let's do adjustments, threshold. Next, oh, I messed up again. All right, go back to flat. No, not flatten yet. Let's open. Let's do our image size. Bring it up to 600 dpi. Now let's flatten. Let's do adjustments and threshold. Nice. Now we'll do our copious number of keyboard shortcuts. Control A, Control C, Control J, Alt, whatever button this is. Alt on the mask. Control V, Control I. Go to the main image. Shift F5, make it black, and right click on the mask, apply layer mask, and we have separated the line work from the rest of the image as a transparent thingamabob. Next order of business is to make everything CMYKs to get it ready for print. Don't flatten. Okay. Next, we need to make all my my line work, 100% K. Right now, it's like 75% cyan, 68% magenta, 67% yellow, and 90% black. I need to make it 100% black because I made the change from RGB to CMYK, and they don't seem to see eye to eye on what on certain things. So how I do that quite simply, just image adjustments and threshold. Just had to double check that I'm on my my inked layer, and as you can see, all my inks are now 100% K. So we're all good. Go to the background, and that's where we'll do our colors. To the person who just came in, thank you for joining us. I hope you are having a fantastic Friday night. That is, of course, if you are in the Philippines and in neighboring countries. If you are somewhere else, I just hope that wherever you are having a great time. I do kind of remember rushing the inking of this, so I foresee that right here there's like a whole bunch of inking errors. But one of the great things of being a newspaper cartoonist or even webcomic cartoonist, the final product is shrunk very significantly, and little things like that, kind of escape the reader's eyes. Anyway, there was a time I was a perfectionist when I was, doing this comic as purely a webcomic way back. But as time for making comics had become less and less as my clinical career kind of progressed. I had to let some things go. Now for this kid, what color should I make his shirt? And shorts, actually. I do want it to contrast Rianne's white coat. Oh, again, I forgot to draw her stethoscope. That's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Let's do this color. I feel I use this color way too often for like the patient's shirt. Let's use this color for the shorts. So you noticed earlier that I didn't have to do this correction, so that kind of tells you that I don't cut and paste between panels. Even though it's very similar. What I will tell you, what I actually did is I did cut and paste the pencils, and then just inked, and there would be like little differences between the two, and that's enough. Yeah, nothing too exciting with the coloring this time. Pretty straightforward. I think I only had one panel in this week's worth of comic strips that did require some fancy coloring, but the fancy coloring in that case was just, you know, plain black and white. Using a wireless mouse and sometimes it does not cooperate. So winding down, my friends, we're close to the end of this live stream. As I do my dialogue and speech bubbles offline, so I could, you know, focus. I clearly was not focused there. All right, change color, clouds. There you go. I got a couple more panels to go. After this, I'll probably be ending the day by playing a little bit of Genshin Impact. Oh dear. Close your lines. Gilbert Monsanto always says, close your lines. And I have to say again that he has only said that once. But it's something that I'm always reminded of whenever I encounter that. I remember I actually had to redraw Rihanna in this last panel. I wasn't happy with how she was first time around, so I did have to erase her and redraw her. I think the way she is now, is a bit more effective. Oh dear. Close your lines. Gilbert Monsanto always says, close your lines. Man, one day he's actually going to be watching this live stream, and he's going to hear me say that. There we have it. We finished coloring a week's worth of comic strips, although it took me 3 weeks to finish these. But this is a buffer that hopefully will give me some leeway. I'll probably be working on the dialogue and the speech bubbles tomorrow. But good stuff. I think these are good. Sorry, I just saw this last panel again. You know what? Yeah, I do want to add a little bit of color on this. Let's make it a different layer. Now's the time I wish I had a graphics tablet, but unfortunately I'll be coloring this via mouse. Which, incidentally, is the title of one of my other comic strips that you can find over at mousecomic.com. It's MOUSE comic.com. A little plug there. Oh geez, this isn't working. Maybe bring it up to 100. So let's see how I can ruin this panel. I think that's alright. Oh, okay, now I ruined it. Thank you for Control Z. Whoever invented Control Z. I do need to delete some of this, some of that. Over here in the hair. Let's see what the effect is in the strip overall. I'm okay with it, I guess. Or you know what? Yeah, let's do a little bit on the background. Oh, that's not right. Gonna need a bigger brush. Hi, Shy Penciler. It's been a while. Good to see you. Yeah, Yeah, that panel is hilarious. And I do like it whenever I am able to tell a story without the dialogue yet. But yes, there will be a little bit of thought bubbles in the first two panels. But yeah, it's great when you can get the whole comic strip with just the images, and that means that I did a good job. And yeah, adding those colors, I think, is an improvement. So I'm gonna do the super important thing of saving. Did I save that last one? Ooh, better just save them all. Okay, that's saved. That's saved. That's saved. This has not been saved. Oh. Okay, that's saved. Alright, so we're done. We're done with a week's worth of comic strips. We've colored, inked, and everything. As I mentioned earlier, I will be working on the rest offline, probably tomorrow morning. So that's it for tonight, really. Thank you for joining me, all of you. Have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye, everyone.